Grand Rising Collectives, and welcome back for a general collective reading. Pulling from the Soul's Journey today, it's all about the honesty. It says, I can't always expect the truth from other people, but I can expect the truth from myself. So you may be at this point in your life, in your career, or in your situation where somebody may not be honest, somebody may not be truthful. Someone could be withholding vital information, and you could be in the dark and you wanting clarity. It could also represent someone needing to be honest with themselves about a situation. Because, sometimes we see what we want to see and not the reality of it because our emotions be clouded, all right? So the overall energy is honesty. I feel like maybe there is a time where something is about to come out, the truth. It says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Being truthful with others is a slippery business. You are expected to tell and expect to be told white lies. No one wants their feelings hurt, but sometimes a strong dose of reality is needed. No one can tell you definitely in what circumstances an untruth would be better, but honesty is usually the best policy. You and only you know in your heart when the right time is to be honest, totally honest. The only time you must be absolutely truthful is when you are addressing yourself. You must at all times present yourself authentically to those around you. Only by being yourself do you draw in the people and circumstances that you most need to learn from. So you could be, like I say, you could be in a situation where someone needs to be honest about something. Maybe someone has been hiding their feelings. Maybe someone has been hiding a lot of things. So let's see, what is this message in honesty telling you today in your journey? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this video resonates for you, happy born 2025 for the Scorpios. See? Ace of Swords. There's the honesty right there. So I feel like there's about to be some type of communication, some honest communication. Someone may be afraid to be honest. Spirit, what is the message for the collective in this honesty? You got a breakthrough. You got communications. The Chariot. Cancer. You got some information that's coming to you. The truth is about to be handed to you. Knight of Cups. Ace of Cups. The Star. Maybe someone is finally being honest with themselves, what it seems like. There's the Star again. There's the Devil. There is Death. There's the High Priestess. There's the Seven of Pentacles in the upright and underneath the bottom. It's the Nine of Swords with the Nine of Cups. So someone here, I feel like, because they're not being honest with themselves, they're causing a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, okay? I feel like deep down inside someone is in love, but they was not being honest because maybe they was dealing with this toxic energy. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, a Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius with this Ace of Swords. So, because maybe someone has a hard time being honest because of their self-esteem. So I'm getting that someone has been operating from a place of insecurity. So someone could have been denying their feelings for you this whole time. And now I feel like Spirit is telling them, look, dude, this is making you sick. You're not sleeping good at night. You looking bad in the morning time. You irregular. You're being tormented for what? Dude, what do you have to lose? A chick, what do you have to lose? You could be in love with someone and they could be in love with you back. So let's see. You have the Ace of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Like I said, you got the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, and Death. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Seven of Pentacles, the Devil, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Ace of Swords, the Star, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So let's clarify and see, what is this honesty for you? Yes, someone is stressed out. They're full of anxiety. They're nervous. They're stressed out. And the reason why they're stressed out is because I feel like someone wasn't being honest with themselves about their feelings. Because if they were honest themselves, then they wouldn't be losing sleep at night. Yeah, when you're not guilty of nothing, you sleep good, right? When you got a guilty conscience, you don't sleep good. So I feel like somebody's been tossing and turning because they haven't been honest, all right? And that's what it is. And I feel like the universe is trying to get someone to go on and just be real. You know, what do you have to lose? What are you afraid of? So let's see. Yes, someone has been tossing and turning because they haven't been honest with you. So let's see. Why is this Ace of Swords here for this honesty? Two of Cups, see? So someone feels this connection, but once again, they ain't been making a move. They've been trying to reject it, is what I feel like. Could be a Libra. See? There's justice. There's the Lover. Somebody wants you, but they're trying to act like they don't. And there's the Page of Swords. There's the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I feel like someone low-key keeps tabs on you, but they try to make you feel like, but they may not be calling you, they may not be saying anything, they may not be pursuing you. See, and there's the Strength card. I feel like someone is getting to the point where they can't resist the see, and there's the King of Cups. See, could it be they falling in love with you? Because you got honesty here. Could be a Leo, could be a Gemini, could be a Libra. So let's see. Why is the Devil here? Clarify the Devil. Why is this Devil here? The Emperor in the reverse. See, look at him. See? Seven of Swords. See? These freaking men are a trip. Hold on, y'all. Also, what Spirit is showing me is that a lot of times people are not honest in the relationships that they're in. A lot of people are stuck in toxic situations, but they're not being honest with themselves or their partner. Yet they're missing out on love. They're missing out on where their heart really desires. And the thing about that is most people, they allow themselves to be in situations that don't challenge them, that's comfortable for them. But it's almost like being in a relationship with someone, like the saying says, if you can't have the one you want, love the one you with. So they start making do. But their heart always desires that one. That desire never leaves. See, there's the Nine of Swords. I feel like somebody is afraid to offer their love to you even though they want to. See? Because you got them in the upright. Somebody is in love with you and somebody wants your love, but they're not being honest. Why is this Nine of Swords? See, the Nine of Swords came out again. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, but look at them. Because they're not being honest with it, called it. Because they're not being honest, this is what they're going through behind the scenes with that Nine of Swords. Five of Pentacles, see? They're lonely, regretful, feeling left out. All because somebody, see, look at them. Four of Cups. So this could be somebody here who feels like it's easier to try to leave you alone than to try to. I feel like someone feels like it's easier. Because I feel like someone's tried to move on because I saw the Six of Swords, but I feel like they can't because they're in denial. Someone is in denial that they love you. So why is the Death card here? They're not being honest with themselves, and it's affecting them. Somebody's not being honest by their feelings for you, so it's affecting them. Because some spirit says affecting someone's health because they're not sleeping good. They're stressing. They're losing sleep. Somebody probably barely sleeps. I also feel like somebody has a lot of pride that they need to get rid of. There's the Hierophant. So this could have been a serious situation here. Or maybe this was some type of relationship that maybe somebody wasn't wanting to commit to it. Could be a Taurus. Ooh, but they go to Ace of Pentacles. And there's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wanted to be single and do their own thing. And then for some of y'all, someone feels bad because maybe they went and started something new somewhere else and it didn't work out. Because there's the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. And someone could have been all about money too. Someone has lost the control that they had, see? Because there's the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And there's the Death again. So there's been a lot of endings around your situation here. And I feel like the reason why there's going to be a lot of endings is because somebody is not happy and they can try to move on with their life and try to act like they are, but it's going to come out anyway. It's like if they be with somebody new, they're going to see this in your person. And then for some of y'all, this person is laying low. They're staying to themselves. They're not being with anybody else because, you know, they may be telling people that they just trying to work, you know, and do this. But now it's because somebody is in love, but they don't know what to do. And I feel like somebody wants your love, but they don't know how to approach you. Why's the Chariot here? This is taking your power and moving forward. Perseverance. Ten of Cups. This could also be somebody passing by your house too. Look at them. But because they're not doing anything about it, but they're in their head. Look, there's the Star in the reverse. Could be an Aquarius. Followed by the Ace of Wands. Someone may be looking at you like maybe you don't want them. Because maybe you couldn't read them. Because maybe they was intentionally hiding their feelings. Maybe they wasn't pursuing you. But for some of y'all, this person wants to come back. I feel like this person wants you. I feel like once again, somebody's heart is deceiving them because I feel like someone has been trying to avoid falling in love or avoid their feelings. But I feel like it's just too intense now because that's not a natural thing. There's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Like I was telling y'all, for somebody needs to be honest about the situation that they're in too. Because it has ran its course. They're not in love or it is time to let it go. Because you do have the Lover's card there. So like I say, somebody may have need to be honest with themselves about who they're drawn to. Because you have the Ace of Swords with the Two of Cups. Justice and the Lovers. So for some of y'all, your person was trying to deny their feelings for you because they had another toxic situation they were involved in. But something has happened with that Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something has came to a stop. Somebody has stopped investing. Look, because there's the Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody's walking away from somebody else. It's almost like, you know how you be doing things and you don't know why you're doing it, but it's a divine, you know, like you be preparing for something that you don't know you're doing. So someone don't know that their heart has taken over because they're starting to take action and start walking away and end. There's a lot of endings taking place because of somebody being honest. Why is this High Priestess here? Because like I said, with that Devil and the Emperor in the reverse, yeah, and the Seven of Swords, yeah, somebody did, you know, somebody probably wanted to control everything. This person could have been a narcissist, play games to make sure they win, but they're stressing out about it now, though. The High Priestess, the Six of Swords in the reverse. Like I feel like somebody can't let go of something mentally because Spirit is dealing with them, see? And I feel like Spirit keeps on trying to show somebody something and they may have denied it. But this is a time where they can no longer deny it because their heart is invested now. Their heart is open. See, Eight of Pentacles. Somebody don't want to leave and somebody wants to work it out instead. But I feel like somebody may want something serious with you. But some of y'all, they're finally getting out of whatever situation they were in. See, there's temperance. Something could be happening with a Sagittarius or in Sagittarius season. See, and there's the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you got all these reversals here. So this was a toxic cycle that they were in. So I feel like Spirit's telling you, a person, it's time for you to be honest. Ain't nothing gonna happen here. You know, it's a one-sided situation, see? Yeah, because somebody wasn't listening to their intuition with the High Priestess in the reverse. But with the High Priestess in the upright, they have no choice but to see it. So it's like somebody is waking up out of this madness. They had succumbed to a toxic relationship and they thought it was normal until Spirit is waking somebody up. So why is the Knight of Cups here? This could have been somebody who was very, very insecure. Page of Cups. Knight of Swords, Hangman. Something has changed with this person. The Hangman, there's the World. Yeah, someone has been taking stock, see? Because, see, I told you, look, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody is finally being honest with themselves, see? See? This is someone here who is finally being honest with themselves about whatever they have been investing in. It's a hot mess, okay? So as a result, it's coming to an end, see? There's that Death card again. Could be a Scorpio, could be with a Scorpio. But you also have the Ace of Cups, the Star, and the Seven of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here? So someone may be realizing that they were karmic. They were being toxic. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse. Like, I feel like somebody is gaining clarity now. Someone could have been holding back and waiting. See, somebody's been doing some soul searching. Introspection. This could have been someone you haven't heard from. See, and there's the King of Wands in the reverse. And there's the Nine of Wands. But there's the Ace of Cups. Somebody wants something new. They don't want whatever. If somebody was already in something, they don't want that anymore because they've been doing that over and over and over again, and it hasn't helped them. But someone is now open for love and healing. Why is the Star here? Could be an Aquarius. Clarify the Star for honesty. Huh? The Fool, see? Because someone wants a new beginning somewhere else. Someone wants a fresh start. Someone is still optimistic that they can still be happy because I feel like they're drawn to it. See? There's the 4 of Wands. See, I told you. And there's the King of Cups. Ooh, these cards talking now. There's the 6 of Cups. Ooh, somebody going back to where they know love is at. Look at the King and the Queen of Cups with the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh. So with the King and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, for some of y'all, this is a marriage that's going to be restored. And for others, somebody's finally leaving a karmic marriage and they're following their heart. Somebody's coming back. Why is the Ace of Cups? Somebody's finally having to face and be honest with themselves because they were not happy. See? Empress, boo. See? See? Somebody wants something new with that Empress, god dang it. And there's the freaking Magician, see? See, this is a magical connection. This could have been something that you manifested here too. But I also feel like this person wants to make something happen with you. And I feel like somebody misses you. There's the King of Swords, 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups. And there's the High Priestess. So you may have turned your back on this person. You may have gotten cold towards them. But I feel like what's about to happen is you're about to be surprised by this very person because they are going through a major spiritual shift in their personal life, and it's going to affect how they view you and how they view a relationship. Honesty is about to happen for you. Please like, share, and subscribe.